Hello everybody and welcome back to On Point HQ, and a bit of an update from the desk, but with a massive difference. No bolt action. No bolt action at all. I know people are saying, what gives there, Steve? Why no bolt action? But I am working on some bolt action stuff at the moment, but one thing I've been working on is something a little bit different, and that's Warmachine. This is a game I used to play 14, 15 years ago. And I loved it. I absolutely loved the game. It was just such a good, fast-paced, brutally fun game. But I only really had one regular opponent, and then he stopped playing, and so I stopped playing. And these were put away, and I've not seen a light of day for many years. But recently on the Plastic Crack podcast, every Monday night that I'm on, I was discussing Warmachine with Martin from Seventh Son, and it really inspired me to dig out my Cryx Warmachine and repaint them, rebase them, give them a new lease of life. So I thought I'd do a very short, quick update from the desk, just to show you what I've been working on. It's a bit of a change from my normal historical bolt action fare, but it's what I've been working on. So let's have a look at these models. So essentially, in Warmachine, each force you build is led by a warcaster, and so I'm going to show you my two warcasters first. And the first one here is Venethrax. He's a monstrous looking bugger, really. Now this model is actually, I picked this up not so long ago. It's only about 3 years ago. I was in a model shop in North Wales, and they had a rather large Warmachine selection. And I bought him with the plan of repainting some more Warmachine, and he just got put on the shelf of abandoned projects, never to be seen again, until a couple of weeks ago, and I repainted him. Well, painted him, and I've put these all on good chunky rocky bases as well. As you can see, he's a bit of a strange looking chap, really, isn't he? I've never actually used him in games of bolt action. God, I'm so stuck in bolt action. Games of Warmachine. So I couldn't tell you what he's like. I just know the model is awesome, and I love that sword or axe blade chopping. Great big chopping thing he's got there. It was a lovely model to paint. These are all metal miniatures as well. I don't mind these, even though I'm averse to metal miniatures. Well, that's Venethrax. And my second warcaster is the Iron Leash Asphyxius, or Gaspy, or Bony. He comes with many nicknames, but this is Asphyxius. Now he's a floaty, teleporting, magic throwing type of warcaster. From what I remember, because it's been a good while since I last played Warmachine, but these were really enjoyable to paint. As you can see, stuck them on a nice rocky base. The tentacles there are actually plastic Skaven tails, painted pink and stuck to the cork. But these are really, I mean, considering how old they are as well, the models are still really nice to paint. As you can see, he's looking particularly skull-like and evil there, is old Asphyxius. But that's my two warcasters. Now, one of the things that really attracted me to Cryx, you can play as undead pirates. I mean, who doesn't like undead pirates? I mean, no one's seen The Fog, not the remake. I mean the original. Yeah, great film, by the way. The first one. So this is the leader of my undead pirate crew, the revenant crew of the Atramentus, and so this is the leader. Again, quite a big bloke. These are a much larger scale compared to bolt action. So it's nice painting something big for a change. What I did for his base, I wanted it like he was on the deck of a ship, and I wanted to put like a broken sort of ship's wheel on there. I couldn't find anything to represent it, so all I could find was that, which is part of a plastic demon prince kit. I just chopped off the spikes and made it look like a broken wheel, and then the rest is just, you know, my usual corkboard and balsa wood. But there we go. Once you can make it up, he's got a rather nifty little goatee going on, even though it's a skull, and a bandana. There we go. So that's the leader of the Revenant crew. And here's two of the crew themselves. So here we go. Pirate there, massively oversized blade, comedy pirate hat. These are just really nice figures. Loads of detail in them, and they're just enjoyable to paint. Again, there's something radically different from what I've normally been working on recently with all the historicals. So it was good to work on some undead pirates. Can't go wrong with undead pirates, like I said. Next up are two mechanothralls. These are basically sort of zombie things with big steam powered fists that break things. If you're on the On Point HQ Facebook group, you recognise these, as these were the green arses that I was painting the other week. But yeah, I like these guys because there's just something quintessentially steampunky and Warmachine about them. I mean, green skin, skulls, steam powered fists. It just all works. But it's a great background, a great the Iron Kingdom it's called. It's got a really good fluff to it. That's two mechanothralls. And last but not least are these. Now these are Death Ripper Bone Jacks. Yeah, they're odd looking, aren't they? I have got somewhere, I can't find them, a huge, great big mechs, war mechs they're called in Warmachine, and these are huge. Some of them are absolutely just monstrously big. I've forgotten where I've put mine, so these are the biggest ones I've got so far. These little kind of mechanical chicken teeth things that bite. Again, just put them on bigger bases then. And that's what I've completed so far. Like I said, a bit of a change from my usual Bolt Action stuff. Bolt Action will be heavily featured in the next video. I'm working on something kit bashery, which again should come as no surprise to anyone. If you've got any comments or questions about Warmachine or gaming in general you want to ask me, feel free to pop them down below and I'll certainly respond to all comments and questions. Down there as well you'll also find a link to the Facebook group, so feel free to womble along and join the Facebook group. But as always, thanks for watching, do take care, may dice roll well, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So bye bye for now.